The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Discretion is advised.
Okay, hi. I am, sorry, I just got a text that I'm fascinated by. I can't read it on the air, but goddamn, I want to respond to this person. One second.
Why can't you read it?
It's a personal friend text, like a scandalous text from a friend of mine about other friends of ours.
Oh, like when you recorded me saying something that I shouldn't have said?
Come on.
Piece of garbage.
No way. You want to talk about what that was?
No.
I do. What Darren said to us was, no. Welcome to episode, whatever this is. I don't know what episode this is going to be, but it's me and Darren at the moment, but Todd Newman will be here very soon to join us.
Because he's so busy.
So busy, dude. He's just like...
What is he doing?
He's
somebody's daddy?
No, he's a father, but more importantly, he arranges sunglasses. He looks at all of his shoes.
He mooses his hair.
He takes care of his hair. Dude, I decided to go hatless today. My hair fucking sucks lately. I don't know what to do with it.
Well, be glad you have some.
Yeah, you're pretty bald up there. I didn't realize.
Well,
I don't think I knew that you were like
bald.
Bald.
Well, what'd you think it was?
I thought you just shaved it.
No.
I thought you buzzed that shit.
No.
You okay? Your demeanor looks like you're about to have a heart attack.
Well, I've been taking a lot of albuterol.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that should be making you breathe better and making you more comfortable.
And more jittery.
Really?
You don't notice?
Nah.
Yeah. After the helmet that I had to wear, I was on crack.
Really?
Like the doctor thought I was.
Oh, wait, we discussed this on the Patreon episode.
Yeah, they don't know.
Yeah, so just to quickly explain what the doctor said. Well, actually, did we even talk about on the regular show what
you
were in the hospital for?
Yeah. Well, no, we haven't talked about it at all.
Oh, shit. Let's do like a 2-minute, 3-minute power rundown of what your last couple weeks has been like. Because you haven't been on the show. I was back home in Massachusetts for the Christmas and did a couple Zoom shows. Heidi was out of town, so I did a Zoom with Lisa. We did one with the three of us, I think. I don't remember.
You did one with Lisa, and then
I had a couple
you were
guests.
at home.
Yep.
Then you had the COVID house, which I was not invited to.
Right.
And then
because I had guests because I had guests that hadn't gotten their booster and I was just trying to be as safe as possible.
Right.
I had COVID. The other person had not. So anyway, you haven't really been on the show in 5 or 6 weeks, I feel like.
Right. And every single person who listens to the show has hit me up and said, please come back. The show's terrible without you.
I 100% choose to disagree with that. And I would be shocked if 2 said that.
No one said that.
No, someone, you must have been where you
one
at?
Person. Should I say?
I mean, what? You trying to say who hit you up?
Yeah, one person said, haven't seen. Oh, because I was in the hospital and they hit me up, said, "Hey, get better." Oh, so it was 2 people who hit me up.
Okay.
So one person said, "I missed your presence on the show," which means the show sucks without me. And then
it's a one way to look at it.
Or it's just a nice thing to say.
It sucks without you?
Yeah, it's awful, completely fucking awful.
Get the fuck out of here.
And
when it's more white, it's more right. That's what I've always said, and that's what I believe to my core.
Actually, you're right. Every time
I'm white.
I'm like, yes,
I'm
you
white.
are white.
Yes.
You're white and you're right.
Yes.
As that goes.
Yes.
Every time I watch the show when I'm not on it, I'm like, that looks right.
Well, whoa. Don't say every time you watch the show when you're not on it, because you've never watched it when you're not on it. You have?
For like 5 or 10 minutes.
But just not in the last 2 months.
I've been dead.
That's true. So what happened to you?
Well,
what the fuck happened, dude?
I had what is told to me is an exacerbated asthma attack, but I seem to think it's COVID.
Dude, no. Okay, what happened?
Long story short, I went through the symptoms of asthma, which after a while, if I don't treat them, lands me in the hospital.
Yep.
But I decided that I would beat it this time at 41.
Oh, you decided.
I decided.
Yeah.
That
That's how medicine works.
Yeah. I've decided that I don't need you, and that we're gonna beat this just off of goodwill because I said so.
Beat asthma?
I'm gonna beat asthma,
And you end up in the hospital?
and I ended up almost dead. So for all you asthmatics out there, it's a game we can't win.
Wow. Okay.
So long story short, I had the attack hadn't happened yet. I was on the verge of the attack, and then my bowels decided that it was gonna purge. They were gonna purge themselves from my body without my consent.
Layman's terms.
I shit myself. Yeah, well,
Now, can I ask you a personal question about that?
Sure.
At any point did you think that you were melting?
No. How many times are you going to say that?
Every time. Because listen, it's not often. I don't have the comfort level.
I think you're going to say it's not often that you speak to someone who's black, which is also true.
It's true. I don't often. Not my choice. It's just like it's not the circle I run in. You don't see a lot at the Klan rallies. You know what I mean? That aren't. So stupid. No, I just love making jokes about poop being part of your body, and it's so right. It will never not be funny to me, and I hope that this clip isn't played.
It wasn't
at my
funny
cancel
ever.
Party. It's pretty funny.
No, it isn't,
dude. Anyway, you shit yourself.
Yeah.
Which is actually, all joking aside, is as an adult really must be terrifying when you're not like loaded, you're not
right
fucking strung out on heroin, you're just having an attack, and now you're covered in shit.
Yeah. I was sitting in my chair, which was all I could do because I was at the verge of okay, like if you do anything that requires breath, it's going to be over. So, which is a sign that it's time to call a spade a spade.
Change it up. Hey, producer, cut that. Wait, that's me. I'll edit that out.
Yeah, because I've been fired from every job at this place.
Goddamn right. Okay, so you're having an attack. Yeah. You shit yourself. Panic sets in.
Right. So yeah, shit myself, and the normal reaction to shit coming out of your ass unexpectedly is, I have to clean this up.
Yeah. Well, your first thought is, I have to clean this up. Second thought is, at least I'm beating asthma.
Yeah. I'm still winning.
Yeah.
And then I didn't win, which was me running to the bathroom. I forgot that the running wasn't the move. So literally the minute that I dropped trow, I said, uh-oh.
When you start running, when you have like uncontrollable diarrhea, I would imagine it's like the end of the ketchup bottle.
No, it was over. It was just like a...
Oh.
Yeah, it was weird.
Like one of those...
it literally, like, you know how like...
What are those called? The exploding packs in money at the bank, where it goes off once and coats everything, and then... What are they called? Oh my God. Yeah, anyway. The blast packs.
Yeah. Why do they do that? To mark the bills?
So you can't spend it, and then like it stains your body, so you're very easy to find. Yeah. A dye pack. Dye pack it's called. Yeah.
They still can't figure out how to give me hair.
No.
Anyway.
No. Priorities, dude.
Yeah. The things that we've learned to do, except give people hair back, is insane.
Or house the homeless. Like literally, they're opening hotels in space, but we can't like give everyone health care.
They're putting Dogecoin in space.
What do you mean?
Elon Musk is taking Dogecoin to the moon.
Literally.
Oh, okay. on a spaceship.
Cool.
But can I get some hair?
Hell no.
I'm just gonna be George Jefferson if I don't.
Hell yeah.
If I don't keep up.
Fuck. So Darren, you call your roommate is the one that ended up saving you.
Yeah.
Like, literally, possibly saving your life.
Correct. And he's acting like it big time.
I bet. Darren, do you want to clean my room today? Thank you.
No, it's more like the music loud. Turn that shit down.
And you're like, you got it.
Yeah, damn right.
You got it.
It wasn't loud before.
No.
But it's loud now.
Yeah.
It's real loud now.
Okay.
So my room opens up to the pool because I'm fancy.
Pretty swanky, dude.
Which I've been in that pool twice, I think. Maybe.
Dude, Fresh Prince of Northridge. Fucking
Goddamn
great.
right.
Oh,
Goddamn right.
Okay.
So yeah, so it opens out to the pool, and that was I don't even know how to explain no breath, but I mean no.
Well, we said it before.
breath.
It's like if you.
But I'd never gotten that far.
No, but
before
a real attack. If you guys are at home, hold a pillow as hard as you can to your face and try to breathe through it, or imagine drowning in your own body, like just like sitting in a chair
more
drowning.
Apropos, I think.
Yeah.
Which I wish on nobody. Yeah. And there are a couple of people who I'd wish some pretty weird shit to, but that one, nah,
sucks.
I don't think anyone needs to deal with that one. So I, with my last attempts at breath, I got outside and then I said, "Oh, this is it's the big one, baby." And then I think dialing the number, then I couldn't speak. And then they hung up on me, and so at this point,
I've been there, dude. The frustration of an attack when all you want to do is communicate to somebody,
right?
And it takes you say one word, then you say another word, and then it's more heaving, and each breath just takes everything out of you.
And I can only imagine seeing it from the outside, having never been in that situation. Because it's like, come on, dude, like relax. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's like telling a woman to relax when she's angry. It doesn't work. You tell an asthmatic, it's like I'm trying to, and then you're dead.
Yeah. So everything goes wrong when you're trying to concentrate on your breathing. Yeah. Fiji, huh?
From rehearsal. I don't buy Fiji. I don't buy water. Some bullshit, but it is pretty swanky.
Fancy. It's my water of choice. Let's get that money. But yeah, it really is good water. Mm-hmm. You don't think so? It's whatever. It's water.
I don't taste the difference in water. I don't.
Really?
The only thing I like is actually bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit.
No, Liquid Death comes in that can.
Yeah.
And cold water in a can is better than in a glass. What?
Stinks.
It's so smooth and there's no plasticky bullshit.
You really want to be a podcaster, don't you?
No, I know Liquid Death is on every podcast ever, but like I had one at some band rehearsal, and they had a case of them, and it really is unbelievably good. I never thought water could be different or good until Liquid Death.
Get this kid a fucking deal.
Come on, guys.
So anyway, so
hello Tushy. Blue Apron. Yeah.
Anyway, so after they hung up on me, I was just so frantic, and then by this point my body had decided that it was in shutdown mode, which means release everything from said asshole and just continue to let it leak out of my body. And then my legs started to buckle, and I laid down and made as much noise as I could to get someone's attention.
Hey, Cone Browers, if you're listening, we need a new Poopy D song, please.
I thought it was Coon. You're a liar.
What did I say?
Said Cone.
Oh, no, it's Coon. It is definitely Coon. Coon, you know it. Poopy D on the way. Thank you.
Nah.
Poopy D.
No, we ain't gonna do that.
He's gonna shit his pants.
We ain't gonna do that one.
Okay, this is more than 3 minutes.
All right, yeah, let's
fucking get it
going.
going.
So yeah,
dude.
whatever. No,
I'm kidding.
I almost died, and then they came and I went to a hospital and they put a fucking NASA helmet on my head with oxygen, and then
which is a relief. That is a nice. It's a nice.
The
feeling.
relief of reliefs.
Yeah.
Oh, and we were getting to what the doctor said to me. So they took my piss, and then then the doctor.
This is unbelievable, by the way.
It's so unbelievable.
Like, part of me was thinking, like, okay, racial profiling outside of law enforcement or like airplanes, it's probably going away a little bit until this fucking guy says what to you.
He comes into the room and goes, literally, I'm not kidding. So you were smoking meth, and then what happened?
Like telling you.
Yeah.
Not saying, hey, you know, what?
Yeah, like we found.
So you were smoking meth, and then what happened?
Yeah.
And at this point, are you breathing okay at this point? Are you kind of settled down?
I think I'm still in the helmet.
You're in the helmet, but you're stable.
Yeah, I'm stable.
Like no one's with you. Like
Yeah.
What do you say to this man?
I just said,
yeah.
I mean, yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
Like I was not in the mood to be sarcastic or funny, or I was just like, no, I'm prescribed Adderall.
Yeah.
Which
shows up as meth in your system?
Of course, it's meth. That is what it is.
Why? What's amazing is that he wouldn't say like,
right.
So you're taking Adderall, you're taking some kind of thing like, or we noticed that there's some kind of like speed in your system.
Right.
What is that? Just so we know.
Right.
You know, but to say like, so you were smoking meth.
Can you believe that shit? Like I still like when I think about it. I guess
sadly, yes, I can believe it, but it fucking sucks.
It's like, dude,
it's so weird.
That's such a weird thing to say.
Yeah. Yeah. Is this the end of the night? Was he like about to go home and had to spill that day?
He was goofy as fuck to begin with. I mean, not that I'm against getting vaccinated, but like he was very adamant. He's like,
well, you're against getting vaccinated.
I'm not against it. I just haven't done it.
Wait, no.
You're not gonna let me get away with that?
No, I'm not, because you have said that you're not going to.
I'm not going to do it. Correct.
Okay,
that doesn't mean I'm against it.
You're against it for you.
I'm against it. Yeah, for me.
Okay, that's what I meant. You're not against. Yeah, I don't care. You're fine that I have it. But
yeah, I'm not like
it's not for you.
I don't want this guy around.
Right.
So you're obviously not on date sites, right?
On what dating sites? Me?
Yeah.
On dating sites?
Yeah. You definitely not, right?
Is this a joke?
I'm kidding with you.
Oh, I don't know. I don't get the joke. No, I'm not on dating sites. I don't even get the correlation.
No, because I was going to say that on dating sites, there are people on both sides of that coin who say, don't even hit me up if you're one or the other, which is insane to me.
No, it's not.
Really?
No. Why would that be insane?
People are putting their fucking vax information in their fucking dating profiles?
Let me just give one scenario. I'm vaccinated.
If you would want to meet someone who else.
No. Let me just give you the scenario.
Yeah.
So I'm single. I'm dating.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also taking care of my mom who's going through chemo.
That's fair.
Right. So I'm looking for a date, which maybe if you're taking care of chemo, maybe don't even worry about that. But you're taking care of a child or a parent that has massive conditions where they're very vulnerable.
Okay.
But I also want to date. You need to be vaccinated if you want to do anything with me because I care about my loved ones or something like that.
Well, this ain't Match.com. This is like suckmydick.com. I'm not on like, I want to meet like the
Look for Darren on suckmydick.com.
I'm there, baby. I'm talking about a site that's like the dirtiest.
I've never said this on the show before, but I've never said the term thirsty on the show, but you are one thirsty motherfucker lady. Let me read you a text I got today from a friend of mine. This guy
has something to do with me?
Yeah, it's a famous person who watches the show.
A famous person?
Yeah.
It's talking about me.
Not a household name, but he goes on the late night shows and does all that kind of shit.
You won't tell me?
Loves the show. I'll tell you off the air.
Okay.
He said, let me read the exact quote.
That Negro's weird.
First he said, is Darren gone for good? A long time ago. He had a bunch of questions. He goes, is Darren gone for good? Asked about Anna Camp on the show. And the last thing he said was, some of Darren's jokes makes me think he might be a tad creepy. And I laughed. I said, that's so great. And that's why we started calling him Pervy D. And he responded, so pervy.
What?
So that's what.
And you don't get that?
That's what you're known as, dude.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not Pervy D, dude. I'm everyone calls me Respectful D. Anyway,
I'm trying to think of what have I said that. Oh well, actually, yeah.
What do you mean? What have you said?
I've said some crazy
over the
shit.
last. So you had a life crisis, like around like the Vegas time when you came back from Vegas. Right. Shit started getting insane for you, understandably. but you brought that insanity directly to this program and got weird as shit. Weird as shit.
What was it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, it is you. And you said from the beginning, like, I'm a fucked up dude. You know, like I don't know why you want me, but I'm a fucked up dude. And man, we don't know what the future holds, but we'll enjoy it for now.
Have you gotten messages that were like, I'm concerned about that guy?
Honestly, yes.
Really?
Yes. and not just a few. There's been people that have said like, I don't like. I've had no joke. I'm not trying to bullshit or inflate things.
Whatever, I don't care.
15, 20 messages of like, I don't think Darren wants to be there anymore.
Oh, that
true.
I'm sorry.
True story.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. I mean, there's the times when you like tune out during the show or like ask your question. And you're like, yeah, man, I don't fucking. People really were very taken when Heidi was telling the story about the UFO.
Really?
And you just didn't listen to a word she said. Not one word. And if she was here, she probably wouldn't tell you, but it bummed her out. It bummed her out a little bit.
I think it did bum her out more than I thought. I could tell she was a little upset about it.
Yeah. Understandably.
Just a tiff.
I mean, there's 3 people in a room, part of a program that is entertainment for people listening. And she talked for a few minutes about like, and it wasn't like she was talking about like laundry or like her diet or whatever. It was like about UFOs, which like, even if you believe or not, I feel like that would keep someone's interest. And the fact that I saw it happening, I saw you not listening. I wasn't going to say a word until you told her to pay attention. I'm like, absolutely fucking not. I will not allow this right now. But yeah. But listen, the truth is you have had some crazy things going on in your life. Mm-hmm. Like life-changing things, like some small, some big. But I understand a bit where a little bit of your chaos comes from. Plus, I think in your daily life, you sort of, correct me if I'm wrong, you kind of live in chaos a little bit anyway. Like your mind is always going different directions, good, bad, same time, all kinds of shit. So I understand.
I'm starting to become aware of how I'm perceived by others. I know that I know people definitely see me as a wild card. I know that. Mm-hmm. I wasn't aware of like how strongly negative it is for some people.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know if it's seen as negative. It's more just like, love Darren. He doesn't seem like he likes it there. Love Darren. Like when you were in the hospital, I got messages that people asking about you. You got hit up. Like it's
and thank you guys, by the way. That was very sweet.
You mentioned a couple people before the show that reached out to you specifically. So that's kind. So I think, I mean, I could be speaking, I'm not speaking for everybody, but I think you are very much loved on this show, but it's just like a confusion of, does he want to be here? Does he not? Since in the last few weeks, I will say I've noticed you have been early getting here. You've been like proactive as far as like making plans to what we're doing. So I want you to know that I have noticed that, and that's been nice.
Oh, thanks.
So thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean, a part of it was me leaning into what I thought my character was.
That, which is part of it too. People need to know that like we definitely who we are in the show is who we are, but there's times when we amplify certain emotions or certain scenarios. Absolutely. The one that you amplified that I can't fucking stand is the guy that doesn't pull clips. That one makes me want to kick your fucking face in, but and you're like, it's just a role I'm playing. Like, yeah, but please do your job. Please do the fair. Like, I ask you one thing.
Very fair.
Yeah.
Very fair.
You're like, fuck you, dude. It's my character. my character doesn't work for you or with you.
Yeah. A part of it is me leaning into it. A part of it was frustration, not with the show necessarily, just with all of my life.
You let things come in here.
Yeah.
Which again, Well, that's something we want. A part of the show
Yeah.
is like you do bring your life into what we're doing here,
Right.
And but I think the difference with you is like sometimes you've done it where you bring it in and you let yourself be vulnerable and explain what's happening. You bring it into the show, don't talk about it, but just let it reflect in your attitude without explaining it. Right? Does that seem right?
That's
never
fair.
thought of it before until just now, but that's what it feels like.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Some of the things that you said to me, we've had some off the air conversations about my future here and how you were feeling about it, how, you know, what's next, da 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 da. And once again, I really didn't know you were as annoyed as you really were.
That's crazy to me that you wouldn't know. Like, I feel like we've had so many heart-to-hearts, maybe because I'm not the kind of guy, like, no matter what happened, I would never, like, explode or yell, because honestly, I'm not paying you. Like, we're not, like, this show isn't really making money for income, for salaries or anything yet. So, like, I can't
remember the one time, but there was one time where you got mad and I was like, oh shit, he's mad.
Maybe. I don't know.
And I was taken aback by it.
Was it during our chats or a time in person?
I think it was. Oh no! You know what it was?
What?
Which you had every reason to be mad about.
Which one? What was it?
Because, like, my only job is to be able to understand that the sound should be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were mad.
Yeah.
You were real mad.
We did
and you had every right to be.
We did a Zoom show, and I don't remember if it was a Patreon show or a regular week show.
It was supposed to be a regular show,
week. That's
and then
right.
You're
That's
like,
right.
You're like, I can't put this fucking shit out.
It was a Zoom show, and I think I was at the other studio, and I had something connected wrong or whatever the fuck it was, but I didn't have this microphone working.
Yeah, it was going.
It was just picking up through the laptop.
Right.
And at the beginning, I asked, like, how does everything sound? And then, you know, I'm playing all the fucking sound effects and all the fucking, all that shit. And, like, I'm playing it, and no one's like, neither you or Heidi are reacting. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
I chalked it up
at
to
the end,
my
you're
bad
like,
speaker, my computer speakers, because I didn't have headphones.
yes. And then I'm like, what kind of fucking engineer doesn't have, like, Darren has a set of headphones, by the way, where the ear's broken, like, flopping over. Like, what engineer doesn't have headphones? And what engineer doesn't know when microphones aren't working? And I was like,
one who's not an engineer anymore.
right. And in that point, I was like, I got off of that show and I listened back. I'm like, what the fuck? How is this possible?
You called me right away.
Yeah,
You
my
were
dude.
furious.
I fucking asked how it sounded, and you said it sounds great. I didn't mean could you hear my voice. I meant, like, does it sound normal?
You know, like,
I was
as an
so
engineer.
bummed. And I was bummed because
Fair enough.
just because like the quality of the show is going to keep improving, but you watch a lot of podcasts where things just sound ghetto, and it drives me nuts. Like,
It is crazy
bit.
how many shows do big numbers, and it's like, who
It's
the
insane.
fuck is doing this?
Yeah, who's doing that? Darren? Who's your board guy? Darren?
Well, now I know I can go on a big show.
Fucking A. But yeah, I was pissed about that. But again, still loved you. Still was like stoked to work through it. So do you want to explain before Todd gets here, which should be any minute now? Do you want to explain at all what your plan might be?
Sure.
By the way, I want to thank Kristen for this succulent milkers shirt that she made.
Yeah, is
Dude.
Heidi gonna be able to wear? She can't wear that.
I mean, she can, but she'll probably get fucking assaulted with people grabbing those yams, I would think. Those mams.
I like a taste.
There's Pervy D.
Oh, okay.
There he is. There he is. So you sort of have a plan. Like, I'm going on tour in February,
Correct.
and then you're also stepping into a new venture.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to be heading to Texas.
Yeehaw?
Yeah.
Y'all going down there?
Howdy, y'all.
Y'all going down to Texas? Darren going down to Texas?
Yeah.
Y'all better treat him good down there.
I'm gonna we'll talk about the
I'm not gonna say what you're doing yet.
the whole spiel, but yeah, we're gonna do some pop-up business, some food,
Okay.
and we're gonna bring it back home.
I know what it is, and I do like the idea.
Thank you.
I've truly, part of it made me sad because I've never seen you so excited. And I've never, like, this motherfucker made t-shirts. I'm like, dude,
You're like, damn, this motherfucker's
you
serious.
can't pull a clip, but you can make uniforms. It's amazing. It shows what happens when you give a shit about something. But yeah, I'm actually stoked for you.
Thanks, man.
What's the plan? Because we still don't know what's going to happen after February as far as you here. I don't really know. It's kind of up in the air. I don't know.
Right. So the plan is to go down there, get situated, and get a rhythm going. A system so that we can replicate it wherever we go, and bring it back this way. It might take longer than expected. My plan is to be back. I mean, I'd like to coordinate with you as far as what your schedule is going to be. We still need to figure that out. But I mean, I'd like to be back. As if I'm here, sort of. I mean, I really don't know, man. I'm literally gonna find out tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna, heading on out, and
Oh, so by the time people hear this, you're in Texas.
yeah,
Crazy. You're leaving tomorrow?
mm-hmm.
Holy shit. Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, tomorrow's Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, dude.
Yeah. It's
Nervous,
it's
excited,
very surreal.
both?
I don't know what to feel. It's just like a weird, it feels like when I moved here,
Wow.
which was, I bought a ticket.
Had you been here before you moved here?
I'd been here when I was little. Like, my godmother used to live here, and I remember visiting her, and we went to like Disneyland and shit when I was like 4 or 5 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then prior to moving here, I think 2 or 3 years before that, I had a college friend who was here, and I stayed the weekend, which still, is no indication of what life is like here, because he was living on the west side, which I literally have not been to the west side over 2 years.
Whoa.
Like I have not been over there.
Wow.
So, it's a, if people who've been to LA's different, in various pockets of itself.
Oh, I have close friends that live on the west side, like Venice, Culver City, Marina Del Rey.
Yeah, Culver was my first
They
place.
literally may as well live in Arizona. Like, I'm just,
It's
sorry,
so strange.
I'm not going there. It's 11 miles away, but it takes
So
like
crazy.
2 hours to get there sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't like you that much. I love you, but I don't like you enough to
You don't
drive
like
there.
the west side?
It's fine. I lived there for 2 years. I lived like on Venice Beach, like I was living with a girl, and not my girlfriend, just like a roommate. And the bedroom window, I could hear the ocean. Like, you look out the window,
Oh, beautiful.
it was on
Like
the
Marina?
beach, Marina Del Rey, like the last apartment building where the marina becomes Venice.
Oh yeah. My friend lived probably in one of those buildings. It was literally right
by
there.
the Whaler and like
Yeah.
the Hanano and all
It's
that
the
kind
Whaler,
of shit.
the burger joint.
No, that's the Hanano has like a, it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
bar.
That burger
the best
is
dude.
amazing.
One of the best burgers in LA.
Yeah,
Used to go there all the time.
literally.
One of my favorite sports moments of my life. There was a pool table there, and I shoot pool a little bit. I'm not good at it, but there was a night that me and this girl and a couple other friends went to this pool hall with this burger place it's called Hanano Cafe. They have a burger called the Hanano burger.
And we're talking about like the beginning of the boardwalk, right?
like the second
Yeah.
business in or whatever.
Such a great burger.
Fuck yeah. So I go in there, there's a pool table, and there's like this local guy who's just so fucking good at pool. He's like the shark. And like
Getting everybody's money.
the way pool works is, I got next, you put your quarters on the edge of the pool table, and you just keep playing winner. Whoever wins plays the next guy. And this guy was running the table all night, and I step in there, and somehow I have the best pool game of my life, and I beat the local dude. Again, I'm not good at pool, but this night I was locked in.
Yeah, you just got
I was in front of people, and it fucking ruled. It was really, really
Was he embarrassed?
nice moment.
He
Oh,
wanted
yeah,
to
he was
kill you.
pissed. He was pissed. He was pissed. I'm happy I didn't get stabbed. But
Was he like some 70-year-old like?
no,
he's been
he's
in
just like
there,
a shark guy, just like a young, like super cool. Like that was his
Okay.
joint, and I beat him. Let's take a quick break. Todd is here now. We'll be
Newman.
back. We'll get situated with Todd, but it was good catching up with you. And
Yes, sir.
this is to be continued.
Absolutely.
And we will be right back.
Enjoying the podcast? If you'd like to show support for Rareform, there are a couple of ways. Become a patron at patreon.com/rareformradio. Make a one-time donation or choose from a few subscription levels paid monthly for extra benefits. Those extra benefits include bonus episodes not available to the public, exclusive live streams, more interactions with the gang, along with other special perks that will change over time. Choose your level of donation and know that your contributions go to keeping the show running and growing, paying crews behind the scenes, and just supporting independent artists. That's patreon.com/rareformradio. You can also get Rareform merch by going to rareformradio.threadless.com. T-shirts, hoodies, mugs, all kinds of silly shit. We're constantly adding new things and limited time only goodies. That's rareformradio.threadless.com. You can also help build the show by subscribing, leaving a review, and most importantly, leaving us a rating on iTunes and Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Lastly, follow the show on Twitter and Instagram by searching at Rareform Radio. Thanks for supporting independent entertainment.
We are back from our break. We talked about Darren almost dying last month, and now we are back with the man that started it all. Welcome back, Mr. Todd Newman.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You know what feels good?
Yes.
Is doing this at night again.
Yeah.
We're filming this at like late at night right now.
Yeah.
And this is what Dark Matter and Rareform used to always be, and I kind of love it. What do you think, Darren?
I agree.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. I hate daytime.
Why? What's the difference? Is it just, what is it?
I think there's more of you don't give a fuck later at night. Like the day's
Interesting.
almost over. I don't give a fuck. I just want to say whatever I gotta say
And turn in.
and turn in.
Right.
That might be
So
it.
that might be it.
The
But
day has too much optimism.
right, and I got too much shit swirling around in my head about shit I got to do after the show or whatever. So anytime we've done it during the day, I have not liked it as much.
Right.
I mean, I don't know if the shows are better or not.
I feel like the shows are the same, but there's it feels better to do it like this.
Yeah.
And also, I've known you since 2004 or 5. This is the first time you've been to my house.
It is. I mean, I've been
Really?
outside a couple of times.
Todd's
but
never been here
I've never been
before.
inside.
I've lived in this building since 2009,
right.
but you never came to my house with my last girlfriend, and you've never been. I've been here since 2013.
Yeah. I've come by to like pick
Yeah.
up stuff or drop off stuff. But
I didn't
I've
realize that
never
until you
come
walked
Yeah.
in. Welcome.
Thank you.
Shithole, huh?
Yeah. It was exactly how I imagined it.
Fuck.
Which is why I never really had the desire to come in the first place.
Shit.
No, you got a cool place. I
Thank you.
actually do like it.
Thank you.
It's New Englandy.
Yeah, it's New Englandy, but it's also Dan.
Yeah,
I like that.
You know,
Yeah,
Like,
you didn't
I've-
get to see a whole lot of shit,
But I could do even just walking in. I saw stuff and
a little messier in the front than it usually is. But we're like, I'm getting ready for
Yeah.
tour, and I'm kind of spiraling. But
all good.
yeah, but good to
And
have you
you're
here.
a fucking slob anyway.
Oh, I hate when you come in sometimes. Sometimes
You-
it sucks.
The apartment is exactly how I pictured it because you're that way, like the way you dress,
Slovenly?
the way your breath smells.
Well, listen, you
the
can say what you want about me.
disgusting things that no.
I don't have breath.
No, you know what? I've never noticed a breath issue. And people who do have it are usually people who have it.
Right.
Like, it's not like,
Right.
oh, one time they ate some fucking thing.
No. Like, if people every now and then, like, once you have bad breath, you're not a bad breath person.
Right, but there's a difference between bad breath from food
Yep.
and bad breath
From gut rot.
rotting insides. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I know the difference. No, I've never detected that on you.
Same. All I've ever smelled from you is smoke.
Yeah.
Which is, it's not my favorite smell, but it's not bad
Right.
breath.
Right. I actually had a cigarette tonight.
What?
Yeah. But you know what?
Man.
I've had
How long had it been?
It's coming up on a year that I haven't smoked, But in the past like 3 months, I've had like 3.
Okay.
Which is, I'm fucking
All things
walking
considered.
I'm walking on thin ice for sure. But I did have a couple. And it was just like I had it and I was like flicked in.
Why'd you have it?
Because I knew I had to come into your apartment and I was like, I need a fucking cigarette.
Why am I doing this? Did you have it tonight?
Yeah, I had it like half hour ago.
Oh, so literally on your way here.
Yeah, I had it with Dave.
Cool. Okay, cool.
So
Do you
I was just like,
regret
you
it?
know what? No, because I've done it already a couple of times and not gone right out and bought a pack, which has usually been my MO. Anytime I've tried to quit smoking, I go for a little while, I'm fucking miserable, or I feel great, and I think I'm miserable, let me have one, or I feel great, let me just have one, and like within 10 minutes, I'm obsessing and spiraling, and I go to the fucking gas station, get a pack of cigarettes, and I'm smoking again. But I've done it a couple of times now without doing that.
So what's the window between like, okay, you had a cigarette tonight. Mm-hmm. If you, what's the next time you have a cigarette? What would be the worrisome amount of time? Tomorrow?
Yeah,
a week from now?
Tomorrow would be.
So a week
worrisome
wouldn't be a
time.
big deal.
A week would still be worrisome. The last one I had before this was like fucking almost a month ago.
Okay, which was holidays, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. That was what it was. I had one over the holiday,
Of course
and I
it
was
was.
away.
Of course.
You know.
What's the pack of choice?
Well, when right now, whatever anybody has, I'll smoke. 'Cause if I go to get
Cool, mild.
well, if I go to get my brand, that's bad. You know, just
Oh, sure.
I just bum one off of whoever.
Would you
and
take a
whatever.
Newport?
I smoke. You know what? I would.
You want one? You want Newport?
I just had a Marlboro.
Okay,
Red
okay.
is what I had.
Okay. Shit.
And now these red walls with the white door, all I'm thinking of is smoking.
Dude,
cigarette. No,
you're the
no,
Marlboro man in here.
No.
That sucks. You're one of the survivors of the super spreader event we had last December.
I am amazed.
That's unbelievable, dude.
Not
we
only-
just had McGrath on the show, which will be airing in a little bit. Everybody that was at that fucking above ground event, but you, got
Yeah.
COVID.
It's weird.
The weirdest shit ever.
I mean, I was hanging out with you a lot in close proximity.
Most of the night, side by side.
Yeah, I mean, I got there a few hours before the show even, so I was there at sound check even.
Yeah.
So most of the day, most of the night, I'm in the back, in the backstage, in Dave and Billy's dressing room, blowing dudes left and right, and like so
Fluffing like you be doing?
yeah. And like
It's a come-born illness. Everyone knows
his
that.
hair, his makeup people, you know, like all that, like all those people got it. Mark got it again, right?
Yeah, Mark. I mean, the people that have been public about it: Mark, Billy, Dave, Josh Fries, Kushner's entire family, Steve and Josie Stevens, Perry and Etty. I mean, I
And
think
every
everyone,
one of those
everyone
people
but
that you-
Corey didn't get it.
Right.
Um,
Every single one of those people you just mentioned, like big hug, hello, like not
Just in
not
your
being
face, your
careful.
mouth,
we
your
were
ass.
all living pretty COVID be damned that night.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
like
yeah.
everyone has supposedly tested recently, but
Right.
that was like the beginning boom of Omicron. So it was
Yeah.
like it was.
And I can't believe that I didn't get it. I was waiting for the fucking, and I had to go away, and I was gonna be with my in-laws, so like there was worry because they're in great health, but they're elderly, you know, like so there was that kind of worry. So I tested, rapid tested, PCRs, like spend thousands of dollars on the PCR test because we have someone that comes to the house and does it. You know what I mean? Negative. And then we got back, tested again. Everybody was fine because we flew and did all that shit. And then this week, last week, my kids and my wife got it, and I still didn't get it. The only thing I can think, I mean, I'm vaccinated and all that kind of shit, but but so is everybody else that got it. The only thing that I can think is I had it at one point and was completely asymptomatic and never knew it.
Could be.
But I test pretty regularly. I have like fucking 200 tests in my house. Like I stocked up when I could.
I should have had you bring me one. I need one before I fly on Saturday.
I'll come over tomorrow.
Okay,
and
maybe I
grab
will.
it.
Maybe I will.
And you know, not more than a couple of weeks has gone by unless I got it quick and it went quick and I just didn't know it. Or I'm a fucking amazing superhero.
Also possible, likely, but it
Or
could
that
be
AIDS is just
AIDS
knocking
burns
it
it out
down.
of you. Maybe it's because you're low to the ground and it like COVID goes over you.
It could be.
It might be like
This is
a
where I use
4.5
my
foot
size
illness.
to my advantage.
Anything over 4'6", and you're pretty much you're in the clear.
Yeah, which is funny too because I think Faustino, who's been a guest on this show before, his wife had it. He didn't get it. So
Dude,
there might be some merit.
you might be
right.
onto
That is
something here.
correct. That is correct.
Dude, if you're a munchkin, you're
good.
in the clear.
I'm good.
I love that.
So yeah, no, I did not get it, and still haven't.
Family feeling okay?
Yeah, they're all fine now.
I'm pretty over it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty over the whole thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
me
over
too.
it in general. I'm really fucking sick of all
Well,
this
it's not
shit.
gonna leave. It's just gonna be like how you had it. You'll get fucking feel like shit for a couple. Everybody's gonna just get it and keep getting it, and it's fine.
Yeah.
The more that happens, the better it is.
You've been working at all? You've been doing anything fun?
I don't know about fun, but yeah, I have been working.
Okay.
I'm working on a couple of new projects that I'll talk about another time when I come back. But
Writing stuff.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm working on some writing stuff. I'm also working on some shooting stuff, some video stuff that I'll talk about again another time.
Okay.
I did the Lazy Eyes video, I think, since I've been here,
Yep.
right?
That came out great.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. I mean, I've been working on some solo stuff too, like video stuff of mine.
Interesting. Like for your OnlyFans?
No,
Like
just
jerk off videos for your OnlyFans?
yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd call them jerk off videos. They're more
Like a sexy, of
sensual.
course.
They're
Right, right,
sensual.
Right.
Sensual erotic videos.
I didn't mean like
There's
just pervert
passion.
stuff.
No,
That's
there's
what I mean.
passion involved.
You know I
Yeah.
meant that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I just couldn't find the words. I'm not a writer.
Yeah. Well, you know,
I just meant like
we can't
you know.
all be.
It's true. I know that most of your
Yeah, we all
your-
can't be.
Your masturbatory videos are usually more like self passion.
Yeah. I like to make it nice.
Self passion.
I like to make it nice. That's
Sexy. When's the last time you guys saw each other? When Todd was on the show?
Yeah.
yeah.
What do you think of? He was very excited to show you those chips out front.
The
Like-
why? Well, you know what? I know you think it's a bullshit thing, but I do.
real talk.
I'm gonna get your back because that's my childhood that he just showed me right there.
That's
yeah.
the whole point.
Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna get them.
Wise potato chip. Well, do they have those?
Wise,
Yeah,
but he brought the onion.
Onion,
and
yeah.
like I don't like onion chips.
no, those are the fucking ones.
Get the fuck out of here.
Those are the ones,
Those are the
right?
ones. Anything else is like whatever.
it's whatever.
Fuck that.
But
Yeah,
those are
it's
the ones.
onion wise.
This is why people hate New Yorkers. It's because of this onion thing.
That's
it.
That's the only
It's
reason.
the only reason. It's not your attitudes.
onion
or
The
is
whole
shit.
problem
Crime
that people
rates.
from Boston have, it's not the Yankees, it's not any of that.
No one
It's
knows
the
this.
onion-
It's
our
the
city's
onion wise
onion
chips.
wise.
Everyone
We've-
knows it.
We finally gotten
Crack
to
the
the
code.
root.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm more of a plain chip or like the Ruffles have ridges. Remember that campaign?
Yeah, I don't
You're-
like Ruffles.
Yeah, you're discarding.
No,
from
I'm
this
just saying. Like I
conversation.
like that's
That
more. I like
sounds
that
like
more
some
than.
gay shit to me.
I don't know how to tell you this, but it is.
I like Ruffles cheddar cheese.
No, fuck that. Gross. Cheesy chips besides
Yeah.
Doritos.
Get out of here.
There's also I have kids,
Pull your
so
card.
like Dad, can we get these? Dad, can we get? There's too many options of weird fucking flavors now. When I was a kid, it was like there was like barbecue, sour cream and onion, and like one or two others, and that
Right.
was it.
Right.
Now it's like flaming hot Cheeto salsa flavor. Like I'm like I refuse to get them.
The chips are a perfect example of what is wrong with the world. Too many options.
Yeah.
There's just too many fucking options of everything.
Yeah, I agree.
Like Cheesecake Factory. The world's become a Cheesecake Factory
I'll
menu.
never go to that place.
Yeah.
Never.
Someone gave me a $100 gift card, and I like free food. I like a free meal.
Right.
I'll never use it.
Yeah, but it's also like a million options of shit. Like nothing's good. It's not like, yeah, well, all that stuff, but get the thing, get the potato wedge. Like it all sucks.
And that's the problem. When you have a million things, you can't be great at any of them.
No. I think it was Bruce Lee who said, I fear not the man who has learned 1,000 kicks one time, but the man who has learned one kick 1,000 times.
That's right.
Deep.
But look where it got him.
Yeah.
Dead.
Dead.
Dead as a motherfucker. How great was his...
He should have said, I fear the aspirin that's going to give me a fucking brain embolism.
is that how he died?
Well, he took some medication. He had a headache, and he took some medication that someone gave him that wasn't his prescription for like migraines, and he had an allergic reaction. His brain swelled, and
I can't believe I never knew how Bruce Lee died. I had no
that's
idea.
how he died. Well, there's all kinds of you can go in the rabbit hole of conspiracy and murdered and this and curse, the ancient Chinese curse on him and all that, but he took a fucking drug he was allergic to, basically.
As someone, you know your shit with Bruce Lee, and I think you like Bruce Lee, right?
I do.
A lot. What did you think about his portrayal of himself, or how he appeared in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yeah, that was like really controversial, wasn't it?
It was. His family was pissed.
yeah,
because it made
his-
him look
his
like
daughter,
an
yeah.
asshole and a pussy. That a stunt guy beat him up.
From what I know, from documentaries and books I've read and shit like that he was really cocky.
How can you not be?
And like
Exactly. Like,
my point,
doesn't it go with the
so when
territory?
people are like, oh, he's cocky and this and that, the portrayal, I was like, yeah, but he's Bruce Lee, like he's allowed to be. I think that where people were frustrated, his family and stuff, was that Brad Pitt like just fucking manhandled him and threw him into a car like easily. I think that more was really behind what, like, that would have never
that
happened.
he barely put up a fight.
Yeah.
That he was manhandled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, here's the thing. I love Bruce Lee and all. I don't give a shit what Quentin Tarantino does in a movie. I enjoy watching his movies. So he changes history and
Yeah, he let Sharon
all
Tate live.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean-
he killed Hitler. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
He's done a lot of cool
awesome.
shit,
I think
yeah.
he's fucking amazing. So no, I'm not a Bruce Lee fan in the sense, that's not the way he really
Sacrilege.
was. Yeah.
So dumb.
I got fucking bills to pay. I don't care about that shit.
Life goes on.
Yeah.
You watching Cobra Kai?
I watched the whole thing in one night.
Season 4? Uh-huh. I watched the first season, and then I got halfway through season 2, and then either went on tour or did something. I forgot about it. I need to get back into it.
Yeah.
People seem pretty stoked on season 4.
It's good. Season 4 to me, it was great. It felt like it was gonna get cheesy, but then it redeemed itself.
But the whole show is cheesy, or do you mean it
it
going
was
to get off the
cheesy
rails?
within the cheesiness. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, the whole thing is supposed to be almost campy in a weird way, you know. But yeah, I loved it.
Who the fuck? Someone was just telling me that it might be Machio's worst acting of his life.
I didn't really.
Okay. I don't know. Darren, do you watch it?
No.
You don't watch anything.
Yes,
I
correct.
forgot. Darren doesn't watch movies or TV shows
He doesn't
or
have a
anything.
TV.
I don't want. He has one.
Yeah, I
He plays video games and. Do you know that he almost died?
No, what?
Recently?
Yeah, I just heard you guys mention that one.
We
at
just
the top
talked
of the
about it
show.
for a while, but like he. I'll give the cliff notes.
sickle
Yeah,
cell.
Cliff Notes.
Not sickle cell.
I was born with sickle cell.
Do you really have it?
I was in an incubator.
Were you able to say the word incubator?
No.
I was born in a kink
Incubator.
First day with those new lips.
Yeah. You can't say that to those people. You can't say that to him. Come on, Todd. Too soon, dude. He basically he had a horrible asthma attack, but we still think it was COVID. But he shit all over himself.
I love how people are still laughing at my joke.
Oh yeah, it's just it's over and over. He ran out into his backyard and kept shitting. He was naked, collapsed on the ground, couldn't breathe, thought he was gonna die, yelled for help. A roommate happened to hear him. A roommate who isn't usually where they were at or something like that, right?
Right, yeah.
Yelled for help, called the ambulance, as they say it, and saved his life. But he's in the hospital for how many days?
I think it was 4 or 5.
So what happened? Like, what was it?
Just an asthma. They said I was negative when I
For test, they
tested.
tested him.
AIDS?
No, very positive for that, but no COVID, which is good.
Right.
We have good news. We have bad news.
So it was just a horrible asthma attack.
That's
It's
what they
got to
say.
be more. It has to be more than that. There's no way. Like I've been
in addition to
hospitalized for
poor
asthma.
living and
Right.
junky ass room that has no ventilation and
There was a booze
That's
factor,
crazy.
right?
I was drinking a liter of Beam a day.
Oh well.
But it was asthma.
Yeah. Okay. We'll stick to the asthma story.
The guy led with more vegetables, way less Jim Beam. No, but it was scary.
But actually, it makes me think of cooler of you. The fact that you're putting down 1 liter a day.
Todd's the only one who would feel that way. Yeah, that's a real friend right there.
I want him as my sponsor.
Again, this is
I'll
why
sponsor you any day of the week, my friend.
this is why
Any
New
day
York
of the
people
week.
are stupid. This is right here.
No, it's not just the wise onion thing.
No, it's that and just like you think over drinking to the point of death is cool.
Was drinking your thing, Todd? Or
No. No, I drank plenty, but I like drugs.
Would you drink when you couldn't get other
Oh
shit?
yeah, of course.
Okay.
And drinking goes with many drugs.
Yeah,
I mean,
of course.
it. I just here's why I don't like drinking, because I'm one of those people that when I drink I get violent.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So
I
I
wouldn't
don't.
like that.
Yeah, I don't like it either. So I don't really love drinking. I'm more of a heroin guy, where violence isn't the thing I'm looking for.
Where someone then they get violent with you and just take your shit.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, okay. It's
So do you
fine.
get wild on coke?
Yeah, but I don't get violent like that. But most of the time when there's coke involved, you're drinking.
Yeah, of course.
Darren,
So-
get this dude to drink a cigarette and some coke. Stat. We're gonna have a good show. We're here for a while.
Especially in this small room.
Oh man, you look like a gorilla just tearing shit off the walls, getting cooped up.
And I'm assuming you like the darkness and not to actually party with others.
Yeah.
Or you like to party.
No, I mean I did plenty and growing up and all that, but like no, I'm isolating when I do. I want to be by myself when I'm doing drugs. Wow. All alone. The wall. I want to
Yeah, that's
be
me.
the little pink guy, the pink in the wall.
That's weird. I mean, you know that I've started edibles in the last few years of my life, and I way more prefer it by myself.
Yeah.
Not even with my wife, not with friends.
I
Yeah,
would
every
it's
now
so
and
much
then.
more fun.
I
by
would
yourself.
rather be
Why is that?
here right now by myself without you guys. Even totally
You
stone
want to step
sober.
out for a minute? Just
Yeah.
do the next hour. Just you
I
look at
don't
the
want
camera.
them either. I just want to sit here.
Let's
in
step it up.
silence.
Let's give Todd some peace and quiet. Let's step out for a minute.
I was gonna ask Todd, do you think growing up in the city kind of makes you like that? In a way?
No, I mean,
What do you mean?
Just because there's so many people all the time.
Oh,
looking for solitude all the
Right.
time when you're young. No, I don't think so, because I know plenty of other people who grew up the same way I did that are social people. I think it's something in not that look, and being honest without fucking comedy injected into it. Yeah, there's times I enjoy being with people, but when I'm fucked up, it's usually not just because I want to get fucked up, it's because there's something going on.
Oh,
So I don't
fair
want
enough.
people to see what's going on. I don't want to see what's going on. You know what I mean? So that's why I lean toward isolation type drugs. But yeah, I've been social plenty of times in my life, and I've been the life of the party plenty of times. I've been that guy also, but I much prefer the
I
latter.
mean, I'm from a small town outside of the city, and I still like being by myself more than with a lot of people. Like I really don't like one-on-one hangs at all. It needs to be 3 people, or I don't feel comfortable. I don't too much pressure on me to
See, I
carry
kind of
something.
I think I kind of like prefer the one-on-one.
You do.
Like me and you.
3 or more. Every now and then I can do. Like you and I have been to coffee. That's all
Yeah,
fine. I don't know how you and Dave hang out one-on-one as much as you do.
Neither do I.
Like real talk. You're both great, but
Talk about more than me wanting to isolate.
I just can't imagine what. Are you both just on your phone? I don't get it. But like for me, it's 3 to like 6 people. If it gets over 6 or that, I don't like.
Well,
that.
the thing I'll tell you about Dave and I is when we are one-on-one hanging, we're talking about something, whether it's a work thing, whether it's a issue that we're having with whatever it is. There's talking going on. When that's done, we're apart. Like that's it. We're not just sitting there ever in silence. Do you know what I mean?
that is what I imagine.
Yeah. No, that's not the
Like
case.
I know that you both both need each other and confide in each other, but I just maybe it's just me. But when I think of Dave, hanging out with Dave, it's just like him on his phone,
Yeah, there's a lot of that too.
and that maybe.
But there's
it's
a
'cause
lot
with
of
me.
hey, let's talk. Like
Right.
maybe that
Could be.
is.
Could
He's
be.
never on the. I don't think he's ever picked up the phone once.
Todd's like,
when
he has a
been-
phone.
There's a phone. I didn't even know he had a phone.
cell phone. I thought it was just an email
No, there's
guy.
a lot of that too.
Yeah.
But like that's also, hey, like I know how to fucking.
Right.
We were talking. Let's get this done because I don't want to sit here
Right.
while you just text on the phone.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. because you actually have a family and shit to do.
Yeah.
I'm not downplaying that he doesn't have a family, but
Yeah.
like, he has less responsibilities to other people than you do.
Yeah.
And you guys.
And sometimes, like not just him, but with anybody, sometimes I have to remind people of that. Like, I got to take the kids here. I got to, what's up? Let's go.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Time is money.
And you guys don't do one-on-one?
What do you mean?
You guys haven't really hung out together?
Me
Two
and
of you?
Dan?
Yeah, we have not often, but like a couple times a year we'll get together, have coffee or do whatever.
Yeah.
And then when Todd comes and shoots shoots shows and shoots concerts, we spend most of the day together.
Yeah, you're the person I like to hang with most because we talk shit about
so
everybody
much
behind their
fucking
back.
shit.
Yeah, which
Man,
is fun.
you guys think we're fun on this show. Just
Yeah.
think of the stuff that we can't tell you that we talk about.
Yeah, if we should mic each other like one time when we're
That would
just
be pretty
backstage or at a show or
That would
whatever.
be pretty funny. And don't think for 1 second that either one of us thinks that we don't talk shit about the other person too, because
Yeah.
that happens.
Oh, of
obviously.
course, of course.
As soon as I walk away, I know Todd's like, fucking Dan's going to suck someone's dick.
Yeah. But usually we're pretty open at saying
Oh, of course,
that
to each other, of
to
course.
each other.
But
The shit talking.
Tell
but
Darren-
also another thing that. Oh wait, one more
Yeah.
thing. Another thing that I love to do is bug him because usually I'm there and I'm shooting the show or whatever. There are times I'm not, but most of the time I like to be working.
Yeah.
If I'm at a show or whatever. So
Yeah, you
a lot
don't
of
just stand there.
yeah, but sometimes
he's
every
on a
once in a while-
shiftless layabout.
yeah, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I'm like, I'm just hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
But even when I have stuff to shoot, it's like I'm not really going to shoot until they're playing or whatever. You know what I mean? So I have downtime. I've already set everything up or whatever. So I like to bug him, and like he'll be tuning the guitar, and I'm like, dude.
Oh yeah, because he's
all right,
working.
So you know how the pedal, the tuner pedal, it has like the arrows and they go together, and it's got to be green, and that's when it's in tune. That's how it works. Okay, so it's basically you don't need to know guitar tuning, but there's a light indicator that goes like this, and when it's green and lights up, that's and like he'll get it, and like, it'll go a little bit. I'm like, bro. I know it's just driving him crazy.
Or the one he's been doing for 14 years. As long as I've been working for Dave, I'll be using the tuner. Every show I walks up, I'll point at like, what's that?
What does that do?
What's this thing do?
Do you get nervous before shows? Still?
It depends. Usually a little bit, and the times when I go into it not nervous is when I make mistakes. So if I'm too comfortable, I'll fuck up. In fact, I don't think I ever talked about this, but Dave almost fired me right before COVID started. We did a show, Jane's Addiction, Red Hot Chili Peppers, in the backyard of a place.
I just posted pictures of that.
I saw that. Yeah,
Because I only put them on Instagram, like because I wasn't done with Facebook, and then. Oh, here's why. I'm sorry to cut your
it's
story
fine.
off.
We got time.
So, Alternative Nation, do you know that?
Of course.
.net. Okay. I'm fucking scrolling through shit, and I see an ad from them, and they used one of my fucking pictures. So I put a comment in like, how
Whoa.
about fucking crediting my picture in this
They're a
fucking
fucking
article?
publication.
Yeah, in this article, more like hashtag alternative content thieves.
Perfect. So childish.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you're right.
childish,
Fuck, that's
but
bullshit.
like, dude, I fucking took that picture. You obviously took it from my page, right? So that night, I posted the pictures from that whole show. Like, fuck you guys, almost. Now I understand. I have really no there's no
recourse or whatever.
recourse. Yeah, there's no legal recourse because once I put it online, it's fucking there. Like anybody could take it.
Can you?
Watermark it.
I thought of that too, and like I always think I should watermark my pictures, and I'm just like I'm not gonna do it. So,
But can they take it and put it in something? If it's posted?
well, if they're using if
'Cause
they're,
they're making
selling
money.
that publicly, yeah, if they're making money. But anyway, of course they never responded or like made a comment about the comment or anything. And Alternative Nation has run my pictures and credited me before. Because a management company has told them, this is the director of the thing, or you lifted the still from this, you got to direct. So anyway,
Is it on Instagram?
no, it's on Facebook. Go look at it right now.
No, the Alternative Nation
Yeah,
one? All right,
yeah,
well.
yeah.
And everyone listening, you guys love this show. You support Todd. You love Todd. Fucking go find Alternative Nation and light them up.
Yeah, and a few people got my back, like the comment, whatever, that people that I don't know, but
It's fucking weird.
And I was just like, it fucking pissed me off. Like, all you got to do is say photo buy. That's it. I'm not asking for money.
It's pretty easy, really.
And it's also a fucking amazing picture. Like, if you didn't snap that picture at that moment, you didn't get that picture.
Yeah, it's like the balls of you to.
How long ago was it?
It's recent. Here, let me see. Here, I'll find it on my phone.
Those fucking cocksuckers. Yeah, it's not like they're just some random Instagram or Facebook page. Like,
Yeah,
what the
people
shit?
repost my pictures all the time. I don't give a shit.
Which is fine,
you
and
know?
they usually give credit.
Yeah, but if they're reposting it also from my page,
It says
it's
it.
reposted.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
and I don't mind when people do that. But
No. I'm one to talk, but I'm tough at
Here,
giving
right
credit
here.
to people.
Okay.
Oh, these fucking assholes.
That's my fucking picture.
Yeah, it is. It's a great picture too.
Yeah, I know.
What a cool day that was.
It was an amazing day.
Of all the gigs we've been to and all the things we've been a part of with Navarro,
Yeah.
that was really one of the coolest. That's also the day I met Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
And you were nervous, and I was
So
like, dude,
fucking
go up to
nervous.
him. Go up to him.
So nervous. So when Janes walked on stage, I kind of forget what happened, but Dave wanted one of his.
That's what I wrote.
Let me read this. How about crediting me for your pic that you used for your article? More like alternative content thieves. That's great. Will you screenshot that and send it to me? Yeah. I'm gonna post that. That's great. I think Dave was walking out on stage and he wanted one of his guitar pedals, like the setting changed, or he wanted something to be on that usually wasn't on.
Mm-hmm.
I forget. I'm sure he talked to you about it. I would imagine, and I would love to know your point of view on it. But he walked out and something wasn't right,
Right.
and he told me to make sure it was on, and I could have sworn it was. And he started the first song, and something wasn't done. I fucked up something, and he gave me a look, and I was like, I don't know, I don't know what happened, whatever. And he was also wearing these massive boots, these like moon boots that you also had a pair of.
Yeah, he bit my pear.
Okay, that's what I said to him, and he got so mad at me.
Right.
Like I was like, I'm pretty sure I did that setting. I said maybe it's those moon boots of yours. I think.
Yeah,
So honestly, what I should have done, I've been like, it's my bad.
Right,
It's
right,
on me.
right.
But instead, I'm like, no, it's your fault.
Right.
And then I think earlier in the day, I said, you stole Todd's boots, and that really made him upset for whatever reason. And it might have been like
reason.
no, but like friends wear each other's shit. But like it was like these
Well,
shoes
those weren't
are
mine.
so unique.
They were mine. I bought them.
Right.
He loved them. He's
That's
like,
what I mean.
I'm biting those. I was like, go ahead. I don't care.
But it's not like Converse All Stars. These are very unique looking shoes.
Yeah, they're
like,
fucking like
they look tailor made for
they look like
David Bowie or
Transformers
something.
shoes. Yeah,
They are insane
They're Prada.
shoes. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, yeah,
They're
yeah.
just wild fashionista shoes. And Dave is wearing
they're
them.
awesome.
There's something. There's something. So this show, like the first note of the song is fucked up, ends up being a really cool day. And I don't know if it was a few days after or a week after, but he called me on the phone, and I want to talk to him about this on the air someday, but he hasn't come
He's
in.
gonna fire you for real?
Oh yeah. He called me and he goes, dude.
Oh yeah, he was gonna fire.
We
him
have
for
we
real.
have to have a talk. He goes, I don't think we can work together anymore. I was like, why? He goes, your attitude at shows and like I asked you to do something at the show and I walked out on stage. I double checked before we went on and you said it was all good. It was all good. I walked out there and it was fucked up. He goes, you don't seem to care. Almost sort of what I've talked to you about a little bit. Okay. But he's like, it's like you've become complacent and too comfortable. And he was pissed. He goes, I think I need to find a new guy. And I've already talked to, he has a couple managers for different bands. I've talked to one manager and we're looking for somebody. But I ran it by them and they said, do whatever you want, Dave. We have your back. He goes, so it's no surprise to whatever it was hurtful. And I understood his point. But the one thing I argued with was I may have gotten comfortable, but I wasn't complacent. I always care very much about making sure he's comfortable and has a good show.
Right.
So I took what he said to heart, and it made me feel really, really bad. and I have refocused since then to really work hard at it.
Right. And he's noticed that.
Yeah, he has told me that, but I was so bummed and like scared and like, oh my God, maybe I did think I was unfireable, which is a horrible thing to be. It's a horrible way to feel that way. What did he say to you about it?
I mean, basically what you just said. Yeah, he was steamed. Excuse me. Yeah, he was steamed and like, I might have to fire this guy. I don't know what the fuck to do. You know, and I think, I mean, I don't remember exactly what he said. I think he said something about sloppy Irish bug from Boston. No, he didn't say anything. No, I think
Darren, shut the fuck up.
it was like
Mute your mic.
It was like the you know, it wasn't that he said stuff to me like he said exactly what you said, but he was like,
he wasn't talking
like,
shit.
No, he
it was
wasn't
more
talking
like,
shit. He
what
was
do I
like,
do? Or,
he's like, yeah, he's like, I don't know, should I fire this guy? I might have to fire this guy. Like,
did he call me this guy?
That was my concern. This guy?
He didn't say like have a problem with Dan. He goes, should I get rid of this guy?
maybe he wasn't even talking about you.
You were an afterthought at that point.
Fucking A.
No, and then
I'm calling him.
I don't
No.
remember what he said exactly, but I mean, he did say like, he fucking watches baseball during while I'm playing. And here's what happens when you fuck up. Anyone, when you fuck something up, then even if you didn't fuck up other stuff and you did your job, all the things
You go through the Rolodex.
of the past, and like, you know,
He doesn't care.
he doesn't care. Like, yeah, that's what he's calculating in his head and doing the math.
Yeah, it's like getting hurt at
he's
work.
fucking get
the drug test.
Yeah, he's fucking watching baseball games in the middle of shows and da 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 blah blah blah. So it was more like a vent,
Right.
And then I was like, all I said was, well,
Get rid of him.
fucking fire that fucking piece of shit. No, all I said was talk to him.
Yeah.
Call him and talk to him.
Yep.
And you know him; he's fucking pretty forward. And
I have always said this. He's never one to like run from conflict. He doesn't like conflict, but
No,
he
but he
addresses
does-
shit
right away.
He addresses
Yeah.
it,
And he did, yeah.
He even told me that he let this one stew for a bit, and it bothered him more because he sat on it for a while,
right.
and like a dick. Sitting on a dick, if you sit on it for a while, it tends to hurt more.
It stews.
It stews in your ass, and this situation was stewing in his ass.
Right.
And we talked, and I totally saw where he was coming from, and I apologized, and I acknowledged my faults. I also argued where I thought he was wrong, and he was open to hearing it. And it was all good, but it was like it's good to get checked every now and then.
But it's also, you know, it all stemmed from you never should have said you bit off Todd's boots. That was the thing. No, and I know what it was actually. Why that fuck up was more than just a
that day was a special day.
It was a special day, and like he was really geared up for it and wanted it to go off without a hitch.
And so did I, but
Yeah.
I could have put a little bit more attention into it, and I have since then.
Yeah,
so.
he's noticed that, and yeah, like the thing that, you know, we're all friends and everything, but yeah, there's a work situation. He's the boss. You know
from
what
day
I mean?
one,
So,
from day one, because we talked about this before I started working for him. He goes, what happens if like there's an issue and we're friends? I said, when we're working, treat me as an employee.
Yeah.
If I fuck up, tell me about it.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But
Right.
cool. But we had a very good heart to heart, and I'm happy it worked out. But there's another thing that
And
happens.
sometimes it takes that to even get deeper. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't just employee to employer talk. There was also some friend shit in there, and he said some other. I'm not gonna say it on the air, but he also he started throwing in other things that bothered him that were very hurtful to me.
Your gayness?
Nope. Worse than that, if you can believe it. But
Your
we're,
biracial gayness?
yes.
That you wouldn't give him your ass?
We're in a much better. No, I give him my ass all the time. How do you think I got the job, dude? His last tech wouldn't do it. I did it. I do what they don't do. There's another thing that happens with musicians where they can fuck up as much as they want on stage and hit the wrong note. It's like, it's fine. But if a tech fucks up,
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Can't have that.
Yeah.
We just had this conversation
We did? Oh, yeah.
when you were fucking furious at me.
I got so mad at Darren a while ago. We were doing a Zoom show, and Darren is the engineer of this show. Right. Even though I set all this shit up and he doesn't even know how it works, but literally I don't think he knows how this thing works. But I set it all up, and we're doing a Zoom show. Me, him, and Heidi. Heidi, and I. Excuse me. And we're doing mic checks. I'm like, does everything sound? I was on one of these mics going through this machine so I could do all the sound effects. And he's like, "Yep, sounds good. Sounds good." We record the show for an hour and a half. I go to start editing. My mic's not on. The fucking laptop microphone is picking up, which is like 10 feet away from me.
Right.
And it's just
So
like,
the whole show sounds like this. Yeah.
and I'm hitting all these sound effects and like playing audio clips. And they're just like, not, like they're hearing it so far in the distance. And he's listening to the show without headphones on. He's listening through his fucking laptop. And I think I called you, right?
Right away.
Like, I'm not really a big telephone guy.
Right.
I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I asked you how it sounded, and you said it sounded good. Nothing was working.
Well, that's because he had a fucking liter of beam in him.
It's all making sense now. It's all making sense. But what kind of fucking engineer, A, doesn't have headphones and doesn't know when a microphone's not working? So Darren will be leaving the show. Toot sweet.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Are you good to hang for a little bit?
Yeah.
What I want to do, I'm going to end this show, and then we're going to pick the rest of this up next week.
All right.
So can you sit here for a week?
Yeah.
Is that cool?
And it's going to be funny because you know what? I'm just for continuity for you, I'm going to wear the same exact outfit that I have on for next week.
Smart. Do you like my shirt, by the way?
Succulent Milkers.
We had
That
an episode.
needs to be your new band's name.
Oh, dude. We had an episode where Heidi and I were talking about our huge, beautiful tits. And one of our awesome listeners, I don't know, one of our beautiful listeners made shirts for us.
That's awesome.
Pretty good, huh? So, okay, we're going to end this one, and we'll be back next week with part 2 of Todd Newman.
This is Lola, and I'm here to tell the world to stop being such pussies and listen to Rare Form Radio.